Oh, I'll be damned. I was muted that whole time. I'm sorry, guys. Just saw that. So, yeah, let me rephrase how I was bitching at UPS then, real quick. We'll just jump into that. I don't know why it was muted. I'm sorry about that. I was talking for 2 minutes with it muted. um, no, yay for UPS going on strike and Macy's using UPS. So when we get the Ralph's Club Elixir, I got to sit here with with a little tear of sadness because I ordered Ralph's Club Elixir from Macy's days ago, and it says delayed. Delivery date will be provided soon. It was originally coming in Friday. Now it's not moving because I'm sure all the UPS drivers are on strike now. From what I understand, it's the part-timers they're on strike for to get the part-timers more money. So anybody in UPS corporate that sees this by chance, fucking pay the people so us frag heads can get our damn packages, because we do not take kindly to delayed packages. Because the reason this particular package is so important, not because it's a new release that I want to get. Of course, I want to get it. I'm moving in 11 days. So this can't take longer than a week to get from me, because then Macy's is going to get a very, 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 very unhappy TLTG reviews, and a very, very unhappy TLTG reviews is kind of a dick. So just throwing that out there. So fingers crossed that I get that sooner than later. But that's basically the gist of what you guys missed with it being muted. So yeah, unfortunately, I got to this point to see that it was muted. I'm sorry about that, guys. Lydia, good to see you. Okay, I'm going to scroll past all of the can't hear yous. Apparently, y'all felt like I needed 50 comments. I just need to get to one. Alrighty. I'll be damned. Christian decided to join the membership. Christian, I appreciate that. Let's take a look. Elite family members. Well, I sure appreciate the support. Thank you very much. For those who didn't know, that is Christian, the owner of Argos, which we talk about Argos quite often in these live chats. So thank you very much, my friend. Save, no problem, Lydia. Start over. Ron Coach from in. Elba Blue EDP. I've never heard of that one. Spice Bomb EDT. I'm over the fresh stuff. Good thing I work in the cold. Well, I'm pretty excited about the fresh stuff I'm going to be wearing once I'm moving about 2 weeks. Really frustrated with USPS lately. Don't use UPS much. It wasn't a choice thing. It was free shipping. Of course, I went with that, and lo and behold, they use UPS. And before the weekend, I had a delivery date of this Friday on the 21st, which I thought was absurdly long, way too long of a time frame, even for UPS ground. That would have been like just business days, not take the weekend out of it, just Monday through Friday, regular business week. That would have been like 6 or 7 business days. I was like, wow, that's really long. Now it just shows delayed with no date, because what that tells me is they are officially on strike right now. So yay for me. So if you have any packages coming UPS, guys, check your tracking. Smells good in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Wearing Abercrombie & Fitch Authentic. Just ordered yesterday Azure Riviera. Never seen that one. Tabaxitron Vanille, used for the gym, performed great. 6 hours later, still hitting hard. Yeah, that's definitely a bit stronger than what I would typically want for the gym myself, but it definitely smells good. Electimus Aquia Absolute Pure Parfum. Never tried it. I think that's the newest one, right? Zaharoff package comes today. Says out for delivery. Rooting for you. So we're going to jump into these in just a second. I want to get caught up real quick on the chat, and we'll dive in. We're going to be looking at iFragrance's website. Pure white. Okay. Tarathi Blue, 2 sprays. I wore that one last week. How's it going, Ross and fam in the chat? We're in Costa Azul Eau de Parfum on this scorcher. Good to see you, Rafe. Good to see you. Join my decant today of Miami Tropical Confessions. That's a really good creamy coconut. I love you when you guys put the custom emojis to use. Dylan Blue, Polo Black. I'm assuming that meant double black. Hit that like button. DJ's wearing Evening Mystique. Creed Viking. Bunch of good stuff. Torino 22. What's going on, Spencer's? Allure Sport Cologne Sport, the old version, which is what I have. Ex Nihilio Gold Immortals and Gold Immortals X Straight Fresh Musky Ambergris scent. New flankers, just slight performance improvement for the extra money. Okay. Icon de Parfum 623. That's a beautiful cactus, juicy cactus fragrance. Am I the only one not getting? No, there's a bunch of people that complain about it. I'll wait for a minute. Hate UPS. For me, I hate all of them. If I'm being honest with you, there's not one. The only thing I like, and that's because my mailman on this route's cool as shit. I'm going to miss my mailman for USPS. That's my guy. We know each other. He knows, he just brings my packages straight to me. He knows most of the time there's gonna be a lot of packages, for which lately I haven't been buying anything, so I haven't really been getting any packages this past week. Aside from I go and buy this, and God knows what's gonna happen with it, but so, but outside of that, FedEx is a nightmare over here. UPS, they like to go to my neighbors with my package. FedEx is bad about that too. Amazon, they'll bring it to a totally different building. Amazon's, they're all, this one's, I hate all of them. They all suck. They all suck. All of them suck. Any of you that work for these companies, I apologize if that offends you, but maybe it's not you. Maybe it's just around me, but they suck here. Colorado Springs Parcel Services, I don't know if it's lack of quality employees out there or what, but they suck. Just been my experience. The second newest one. Okay, 10-4. Had a package arrive today from UPS. Well, maybe it's just my bad luck. I don't know. 19 likes, 52 likes, 112 viewers, less than half, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm going to skip a few of these and go ahead and jump in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Christian. So I'm going to have to skip ahead because I want to go ahead and dive into these new ones. Oh, so you're out in Turkey right now. Okay, well, I appreciate you come spend a little bit of time with us. I saw you posted some pictures, you and the wife, earlier today. Ordered new polo intense for my boy. Going to keep it for Christmas, actually. Thanks for your help. My pleasure. I have a feeling, based on what you told me about him liking Ralph's Club, that he'll like Polo Cologne Intense. That was a good move. Oh, that was a good move, I think. Good fragrance for a young man such as himself. So guys, yeah, we've made it to September 1st. New double drop. So there you go, guys. There's a lot of you have been asking me. So Christian, some context. I get asked all the time because they know about the relationship on when are you dropping another fragrance. Here you go. Here's out of the horse's mouth, out of the owner/perfumer's mouth, double drop on September 1st. So I would assume one of them's Nemean Lion. I don't know what the other one's going to be, but based on the recent history and track record of the last several drops, they've been getting better and better. We're talking Danye, Adonis Awakens, Palace Athene. It's been just a lot of heat. So expectations are really high. I anticipate you'll meet those expectations for sure. So on that note, let's go ahead and dive into this. Let's switch over. And let's take a look at some of these new release fragrances. So shout outs to Musings of a Frag Head doing clones versus originals. So let's get down to these new fragrances, shall we? So we might as well start about the one I'm complaining about my delayed package on, which it's no secret everybody's heard so far. I guess we'll ease into everything with this. The new Ralph's Club Elixir, which is basically incense and iris mixed with the lavender and woods of the original. So I expect this to be just a great designer release. So we have kind of an expansive note breakdown here of green mandarin, grapefruit, and cardamom, sage, lavender, which is that particular lavender. Notice more of a herbal green lavender that they use in this line. Geranium and orris butter, which is your iris. So it's going to be more of a creamy iris. Patchouli, fir balsam absolute, leather accord, and olibanum. So a leather accord, resinous incense, a thick green accord. If it's fir balsam absolute, that's going to have a dense green feel in the base. This has real potential to just be absurdly good, guys. I wore Ralph's Club Parfum the other day, the day that I ordered this, actually. So if you remember the day I wore Ralph's Club Parfum, it was the day I ordered this. So I have super, super high hopes. That is the one to beat, because even though Ralph's Club is a very good versatile fragrance, they really improved upon it with the little twist they put on the DNA, making it a little richer, a little warmer with the parfum. But it looks like they really upped the game here with the Elixir flanker, because just this note breakdown alone, knowing that it's going to tie into the DNA, because they've been good about that so far. With concentration increases, they've been good about it still smelling like Ralph's Club. So I think this is going to be phenomenal. I have very, very high hopes. An aromatic, woody, ambery fragrance with an aromatic top notes of green mandarin, grapefruit, and cardamom, followed by a warm amber mid notes of sage heart, lavender heart, geranium heart, orris butter, pallida, and a woody, leathery base with notes of patchouli oil, fir balsam absolute, leather accord, and olibanum oil. And it only comes in 75 ml. It's retail of $140 USD. That is what I paid. It was $151 and some change with free shipping was what I paid through Macy's. Reason I even bought it was Randy had texted me to let me know it was available from Macy's and Ralph Lauren's website. So guys, I would encourage you to get out to your Macy's and try this one. If you like anything about any of the other two releases, I would strongly encourage you to get out there and check it out, because they do have testers, I'm sure, at Macy's for you to try these out. So let's see, let's back where I was with Christian's comment. Scroll down just a little bit. Heard good things on your channel about Argos. I need to get a few to review on mine. Not sure which ones yet. My personal top three is Adonis Awakens, Triumph of Bacchus, and Danye, with Baccio Immortelle being a very close fourth because it's kind of a special occasion wedding fragrance for me. So because I'm so situational with it, that's why it's not in the top three. But I mean, if you like fruity leather, it's top tier. So unfortunately not. It's 11 p.m. here, but hopefully I'll get chopped up with Ross when I get back to the U.S. We can absolutely set something up around the times of the new launch if you want. I can have you on and you can kind of talk about the inspirations and everything, because for those of you that don't know, I've had Christian on before, and it's always nice to sit here and listen to just the knowledge get dropped. So yeah, Christian, if you're up for it, I'd love to schedule something when you get back to the States, and we'll do a little live stream together if you don't mind. Definitely text me, let me know when you get back in the States, and we'll iron it out, because I'm moving in 11 days. But by the time you get back to the States, it'll probably line up, I'm sure. So I know you like to take these decently long hiatuses when you go out the country. Rosemary give an earthy grass odor. It's a cooking spice. Is the best tropical cologne with zero patchouli. Wait, I don't fully understand your question. It feels like a broken question. But rosemary can come across a little earthy green, but it's more of a fresh and spicy green because it's a cooking spice. I don't really get much grassiness from it, personally. You are 1 hour ahead of me. Yeah. If some of the niche scents pop up, good chance or smelling can offer some general description. Always welcome, kind sir. I'm extremely excited for your future releases. Did I hear a new Argos might be my good friend? Well, I mean, there you go. So, I mean, I'm assuming one of the two is the re-releasing of Nemean Lion, because there was a moment where it was coming out and then he pulled it. Correct me if I'm wrong. You just weren't happy with it at the time, Christian, because we never really discussed. But I'm assuming Nemean Lion is going to be one of the two releases. I'd rather not have expectations that can be disappointed. Besides, I'm quite happy with Ralph's Club Parfum. I am too. It's definitely the measuring stick for me. But based off of this note breakdown, I feel like this is going to be really good, guys. I feel like Ralph's Club Elixir has a chance to be up there with this for one of the best designer releases of the year. So strong. It smells like I sprayed it every time I just sniff the atomizer, and I haven't sprayed it in like a week. God, it's so immensely strong. So we'll jump into the next one here in just a second. Teddy bear bottle in the thumbnail, and I have to know what it is. So we'll do that one next then. I like Danye. Tried it the other day. Haven't tried any other from Argos yet. Hoping to. I would encourage you, if you like fruity florals, Palace Athene and the Parfum. That is two of my wife's top 5 fragrances of her 50. She's got about 50 fragrances at this point. Her 30 ml of the Parfum is almost empty. She's got maybe 10 ml left. About a third of it, roughly. She's a big fan of that one. Debating on Prada Ocean EDP or Invictus Platinum. Guys, if y'all don't mind weighing in with him, because I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead just a little bit, and we'll jump into the next one. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and jump into the next one. Scroll this way. Here it is. So it is called Toy 2 Pearl, and it has that titanium iridescence to it with the bottle. So unisex fragrance, not marketed to either side. So I didn't read any of the write-up for it. Let's take a look here. Illustrious, genderless fragrance from the creative genius of Moschino and Euro Italia's craftsmanship. Toy 2 Pearl is a fragrance that stands at the crossroads of a hydroponic jasmine haze and a Criso sparkling, I guess it meant crisp, sparkling salty lemon. Its opening notes exude the freshness of lemon heart entwined with the inebriating aroma of oregano. That could be hit or miss. And a sparkling lemon sorbet. The heart brims over with the elegance of jasmine and warm notes of sandalwood and freesia, transporting the wearer to a sun-soaked island paradise. Okay, so it's got more of a tropical feel, which is kind of surprising with the oregano note. The base is made up of woody sweetness of vetiver and invigorating accents of cypress, while a touch of musk and adds timeless softness. It comes a dark, ethereal mirage of the emblematic teddy bear bottle inspired by the seabed and Tahitian mother of pearl. Both the bottle and the box are finished in the iridescent onyx lacquer. Each one has slightly different obsidian sheen pattern to resemble the unique shimmering worlds of natural pearls. The citrus, woody, and musky fragrance has been created by Domatil Michelon Bertier, I guess, of IFF. I tried my best. I think I did okay with the pronunciation. Maybe not spot on, but I think I got close. Wanted to rate a sparkling floral watery perfume, a timeless yet fun fragrance. I would expect nothing less with the Toy line. In creating a fragrance, Domatil was able to draw on IFF's over 40 years of data consumer preferences. Toy 2 Pearl thus contains both emotive and cognitive properties for Moschino. It's a fragrance that stimulates an extraordinary sensation of luminous joyfulness and youthful energy in its wearer. Alongside the eau de parfum, which comes in a natural spray in 30 ml, 50 ml, and 100 ml sizes, the sparkling Toy 2 Pearl Essence is also bottled as a bath and shower gel, 200 ml, as well as a body lotion, 200 ml. The delicate fragrance notes linger on the skin for a hydrating whisper of a warm summer day. The communication features Moschino's muse and ageless supermodel, Devon Aoki, in a shimmering pink sequin-collared mermaid gown designed by Jeremy Scott, evoking her iconic image photographed over 2 decades, yada, yada, yada. So that's going to be an interesting one. So apparently it's a summer fragrance, but when you see these notes, which let me jump back over here to the pyramid, lemon heart, oregano, lemon sorbet, sandalwood, jasmine, freesia. So freesia always offers a good fresh tone, very fresh white floral feel. Base notes of vetiver, cypress, and musk. I'm assuming, considering they keep marketing this for island and sun-kissed and sun-soaked summer freshness, I'm assuming the cypress is going to be more of a minty, fresh green cypress. That's an assumption, and a clean white musk. This is just based off of what we read. The oregano, though, is going to offer an interesting twist. That's going to be a creamy lemon at the top because of the lemon sorbet note. This one's interesting. Very interesting. So it's supposedly floral, woody, and citrus. I have super high hopes about this one. I'm excited about this one. This is a different release. Definitely a different release. Love those interviews with Argos on the channel. Extremely high replay value. Yeah, he does them with Justin as well. I mean, it's not just me and Justin, but he usually does them with Justin as well. The boss. Yeah, I really would like it to come in so I could check it out. Man, I can't wait to hear that opinion on Elixir because, man, the Parfum is great. It was a great release. Have you tried any fragrances from Armand Jane? Yes. If you want to check, I have reviews on the few that I have, Xandria and Montebaco Verano. Probably EDP Sexy on a Man. 10-4. Jared is not hopping on later. So this isn't one of those deals where I have people jumping on. It's Saturday for the members only stream that Jared will be on. Yeah, that'll be Saturday. Thoughts on Guerlain, favorites and dislikes. Well, I only have the L'Homme Ideal line, so it's hard to weigh in outside of that. I don't really have experience with the rest of the house, any of the other lines. I like Invictus Platinum a lot. I agree. It's some good stuff. Let's see. Platinum is the better pickup. Okay. Weighing in. Smash it, lick it. There you go. Sounds unisex. I think it will be. What's up, Sin of the Day? La Bola Parfum on this toasty Michigan day. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder. It rains all the time over here. I had 2 days of sunshine, so I was on my motorcycle for 2 days. Toy 2 Pearl might be better than Toy Boy. At least I might be able to wear it. Well, Toy Boy, I'm a big fan of. And I did pick up a new Moschino fragrance. That video doesn't come out till Friday. Yes. Thursday or Friday. So I'm not going to say what it is. I don't want to spoil the video because it's a rack store video. But it's a Moschino fragrance. So we'll leave it at that. But yeah, so I'm on a Moschino kick right now because I'm so happy with that fragrance. Just Make sure you have notifications on for the video. Making major profits. What's going on, big dog? My connected dealers gave me a sample of Gucci Guilty Elixir. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that one. Well, I'm sure it's amazing. I mean, the Gucci Guilty line, they tend to put out pretty good stuff, and they kind of think outside the box. Love Toy Boy. Looking forward to this Toy 2 Pearl. Me as well. Me as well. I've heard mixed things about the Toy Boy fragrances. I never judge it till I smell it. That's the best thing. You got to try it for yourself. Very flamboyant type of fragrance. It's a spicy, fresh rose. It's one that's very unisex. Ladies can absolutely. It has a little bit for being rose. It has a masculine tone to it from the spices, but very unisex. I remember selling Xandria at Harrods, instantly recognizable as Alexandria 2 dupe, but quality was still good. That's what I hear. I haven't tried Alexandria 2 from Zaharoff, but I heard it's pretty much the same fragrance, and the quality is amazing for sure. Just bought Supremacy Silver. Are there any other good affordable alternatives to Ventus other than, as far as affordable, the L'Aventure line, L'Aventure and L'Aventure Intense from Al Haramain? Those get a lot of love. I would say those if you don't want to go with Club de Nuit. So let's skip ahead a little bit. How do you feel to get back on the bike? Great, because it's been raining so damn much. I have like 2 more days of sunshine before I move, so that's going to have 2 more days of riding. I just ride to the gym. I don't joyride a whole lot. I did last week at night. I did a night ride, but most of the time I just ride to the gym. That's 90% of the time that I get on my bike. Mark, good to see you. Wearing Eros. I have not. I've never even heard of Tomas Kosmala. I'm assuming it's Tomas instead of Thomas. Kosmala. Black Walnut Legend. It's okay. Dan, not the man. Proud of EDP. Didn't care for it. Alexandria 2 is beautiful. Tried that last year. So on that note, let's dive into another one, shall we? So today was the information dropped on this new Cristiano Ronaldo fragrance called Fearless. Interesting bottle. A big old 7 on it. So I don't know. I haven't looked into anything. I did see it on iFragrance's Instagram stories, but I didn't click any links or anything. So it's not a big write-up. Let's see. The new Cristiano Ronaldo Fearless is a long-lasting, woody, spicy scent. Long-lasting, huh? We'll see. Designed for the determined and confident man, inspired by Ronaldo's unique experience and unstoppable ambition. Fearless is for those who aim for perfection. Fearless is more than just a fragrance. It's an attitude. With my new fragrance, I want to inspire my fans to keep chasing their dreams and remember that every accomplishment starts in the mind. End quote, Cristiano Ronaldo. Easy, killer. It's going to be a $20 to $30 celebrity fragrance at discounters. Easy with the claims here. Slow it down, Ronaldo. Woody, spicy fragrance with top notes of grapefruit, violet leaf, longoza, I don't even know what the hell that is, and bay leaf. There's something interesting. Followed by mid notes of geranium, Madagascar what? Oh, Madagascar geranium. Okay. Violet, nutmeg, base notes of tonka, vanilla, cashmeran, and Ambrose Star. Ambrose Star. So what variation of Ambroxan is Ambrose Star? I mean, it's got potential to smell really good. I think it's going to be more of a blue fragrance. We got violet and violet leaf. I have no idea what longoza is. Let's look it up. Hotel longoza. Let's try this. Fragrance oil. Fluorescent perfume. So Trograntica apparently has a profile. No, that's a name of a fragrance. Some form of cardamom. Longoza essential oil resembles eucalyptus, cardamom, and ginger. So there we go. So it's going to be a spice, most likely. It's a spice of some sort. And then we have this herbal bay leaf. I don't know. Could be really good. I mean, I'm sure it's going to smell nice. I don't know if it'll knock anybody's socks off, but I'm sure it'll be nice. But I will advise you guys that if you just wait, you will be able to get it for at least under $40 as it hits discounters, and it will be at rack stores at some point, which the Cristiano Ronaldo fragrances have been out in full force at the rack stores as of late. All 3 that I have been solid. They're all like one's One's Stronger With You, one is Lamal, and one is basically Invictus of the three I have. So they're kind of like clones with a little twist. That's how you can look at it. So I'm sure it'll be good, but I'm confident in saying it's not going to be worth retail. Interesting kind of gimmicky bottle. I have high hopes for it. Not super high hopes. I have decent hopes for it, I guess would be the better thing for me to say. It's raining out there, and it's raining its ass off, and this dude's flying by on a bike. He's getting soaked right now because I hear it raining its ass off. So where's the other fragrance I wanted to cover? Here we go, the new BDK. I'm assuming it's Pas Ce Soir is how you say that. So I love the color scheme of this bottle. This like burnt teal, dark teal kind of look. At least that's what it looks like to me. Unisex fragrance, not a long write-up. Like its original signature, Pas Ce Soir extrait evokes the Parisian mystery and sensuality. Sorry for all the thunder. It's just, you'd swear I'm in the South the way it rains all the time. It's supposed to be the desert over here. It's crazy. Concentrated at 30%, this more faceted creation is an addictive and gourmand. Cocoa blends with the spicy freshness of black pepper and ginger. The voluptuous notes of peach complement the fruity sweetness of quince chutney. Ooh, you have my attention. And orange blossom. At the base, the essence of patchouli and vanilla bring power and depth. An intoxicating trail of floral and fruity accents. It's a floral fruity fragrance. Okay, so let's see. Black pepper essence, ginger essence, cocoa extract, and pear. Jasmine absolute, quince chutney, orange blossom, patchouli, benzoin, cashmere, and vanilla. Fruity floral. Has my attention. The notes that interest me the most is this black pepper essence with ginger, the quince chutney mixing with the orange blossom, and then the base is the base. But the parts of the top and the heart that just really intrigue. Black pepper essence mixed with ginger, and then this quince chutney orange blossom. So this has got real potential to be a serious banger. I haven't tried the EDP, but the extrait sounds amazing. The extrait sounds absolutely amazing. What do you guys think? That sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's scroll down a little bit. You did. Just scroll back just a little bit. 10 minutes, maybe. Yeah, Boz, are you feeling better? LOL, long lasting is what they all claim to be. Yeah. It's an eau de toilette from a celebrity fragrance that's going to be a $30 fragrance in a few months. So it's funny, which I will say, game on, the Stronger With You clone, basically. It is pretty long lasting. I mean, I wouldn't call it a beast or anything, but like 8 hours. I've tested it to get about 8 hours before it becomes a faint skin scent. It's actually pretty strong for being a cheap celebrity fragrance. It's solid. Ombre Noir, I packed that one away pretty early because it's too heavy for the weather I've been having. I don't know if y'all can hear this rain. That's big drops hitting the window. Releasing designer scent. Long lasting is subjective. Can't sue for misinformation. No. Well, I mean, it all depends on how it's going to react on your skin. Some people might get really good performance out of this fragrance, and some people are going to say, type on the internet that they get 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Twitter fingers. Legacy Private Edition is pretty good. That maple sap note. I never tried that one. By the way, I ordered Body Oud Sublime. I'm anticipating a rather feminine scent because I find most rose fragrances that way, but I might like it. So you typically don't like fragrances like that, but you blind bought it anyway. It's really good, but you got to like that style. Several interesting notes. Yeah, I think it's the best Lattafa release this year. I don't see him topping it for me. Somebody else may find something that they think's the better release for the year from them, but Sublime's the one for me. Basically. No, I'm going to be on the third floor this time around. And the water is not right outside my window. So now the beach is 10 to 15 minute walk. About 12 minutes is actually the target, but supposedly it's a 12-minute walk. I haven't timed it and walked to the beach, so I don't know yet, but I mean less than 15 minutes. So I won't hear jet skis and stuff like that. But I can't wait, man. 11 days. Not till I'm settled in, but 11 days till we get the hell out of here. Notice Thomas Dillard's with Gucci Elixir. Already ordered 2 bottles from Joma Shop. You can get your nose on it. Promise you'll love the house. I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind, Jason. A friend of mine says one should not buy from clone houses. Their fragrances can damage your skin, apparently, sometimes. Any fragrance can damage your skin. You know, it's alcohol and oils, you know, skin reactions. Take that with a grain of salt. Everybody has different experiences. Not tonight or this evening. I didn't know that. I've already sampled the X-Straight. It's close to a unisex scent. Original's very feminine. X-Straight is unisex with the mildest feminine hint, as feminine as the original. Gris Charnel is amazing. I haven't tried the X-Straight, but I've tried the EDP, and I don't think that's feminine. I don't think it's feminine, but I'm an iris lover, so there you go. Cremo, Ice Citron and Driftwood. Negative reaction to a clone, stopped wearing it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's case-by-case basis. But unfortunately, the scent smells of 80 to 85% pear with mild chocolatey edges, so that's a turn-off. That doesn't sound good. And a smooth cashmere base. Most of all, it's designer-esque. Think Summer Flanker of La Belle, which I haven't smelled La Belle. Damn. Well, clearly not blind buy safe. Not that I would have wanted to blind buy it anyway, but it sounds like something I want to get my nose on, though. The note breakdown struck me as something enjoyable. Ordered Infini Rose. Never smelled Atomic Rose from Initio, but looking forward to it. I do like certain rose fragrances, especially rosé. Hope it has that type of rose. It's not the same. So the Atomic Rose scent profile is a thick, jammy rose. Signature Rosé is more fresh and smoky rose. It's sweet. Not the same. Signature Rosé is very unique, Scott. It doesn't smell like a bunch of other things. 9 out of 10 for profile. Performance is terrible. Oof. Damn. How's my haul? Open Road and Coach Platinum. Coach for Men. A bunch of Coach. You already won me over. I'm a big fan. The One Gray and Legend EDP. That's a hell of a designer haul right there. And you didn't spend a ton of money because depending on the bottle size, you get Legend EDP for 30, 40 bucks. Coach for Men, 30, 40 bucks for 100 ml. Same thing with Platinum. Open Road, about 40 bucks. So yeah, under 150 bucks, you got all of that. The One Gray is like 40 to 50 bucks for 100 ml. So around 150 bucks, you had a hell of a haul. Build a little collection, very mass appealing collection. Freshness with kind of some character, just not basic freshies, but nothing crazy complex either, with Coach Platinum being the sweet fragrance of the group. And Legend EDP can be your nighttime fragrance of that group. I actually rarely spray on my skin, too afraid of getting a rash or something. Wearing Chrome United. Not sure if it's because I'm relatively new to fragrances or if it's just how my nose is, but Moschino fragrances just haven't been for me. Hopefully the new one will change for that. I mean, everything's so subjective because it's art form. Not every fragrance is for everyone, as you've heard me say probably 1,000 times at this point. Tobacco is fire. Love the hat. So I have duplicates. So I have the 5950 and this 3930. This is from a couple of years ago. Crucial Catch hat. So they accidentally sent me a duplicate order. So I have a set for the gym and a set that I don't sweat in for Sundays during the month of October, because October is Crucial Catch month for all the cancers. That's all the different colors for the different cancers and everything. So this is the one I wore this to the gym. I did legs earlier. I didn't do cardio, so I didn't sweat like crazy. That's why I didn't change. But yeah, I actually have 2 of these and 2 of the 5950 fitted hat, flat bill fitted hat. So Ralph's Cup Elixir, get that no matter how much it costs. There you go. Don't be wrong. I usually like rose note. Just don't often have the courage to wear the scent like Toy Boy, for example. That's a very unique rose, I have to say. Indeed. Niche scent that I'm getting, that's getting the most buzz currently, largely thanks to the PR bottles, is Fragrance Du Bois Lovers, which is a saffron rose with a fruity, soapy tone. Ooh, I bet that is good. Fragrance Du Bois don't send me nothing. I'd love, hey, Fragrance Du Bois. I'm down to check your stuff out, as long as you're okay with me saying whatever the hell I want. I'm down for it. But that does sound good. I bet that is getting some love. That does sound good. Saffron Rose, fruity and soapy. Bet that is good, man. I need to try that one apparently. Base notes are eye fragrance or Fragrantica. What's your thoughts? So Fragrantica is basically a glorified subreddit that's got a bunch of trolls. Eye fragrance is a really good spot for like breaking news on new releases. It's a building brand. And base notes, I'm not a huge, I don't really use base notes, but it's like a forum style for write-ups. Good spot for written reviews. And then my preferred is Parfumo. Parfumo is like my main stop. So there you go. See, King Blue. That's the last time we did this and did the split screen with eye fragrance. That's the one I really, really, really want to try. That's the Amouage that's on the hit list this year for me. Yeah, for sure. I absolutely need that. Mangonificent, which I debated on over the last several weeks because Fragrance Buy has it, but it's still like two something, mid to high 200s. I forgot how much. And I was like, I've been buying so much lately. Like Ralph's Club Elixir was kind of the exception because it's like I really, really love that DNA. So yeah, I went ahead and pulled the trigger, and then now I'm dealing with this bullshit with it not coming in. 125 viewers currently, 102 likes. You won't hear me complaining. New Carner Barcelona Rose and Dragon is pretty good. Noted. I haven't tried that. What's going on, Duck? Run and play back. What's up, everyone? Hope all is well. Can't complain, my man. What do you think about the new Mont Blanc Explorer Platinum? I actually did a full review on that one. So it kind of smells like Ralph's Club mixed with Dior Homme 2020, plus a little violet leaf. So it's got that aromatic lavenderish feel with a lot of blonde woods, creamy blonde woods. That's kind of what it reminds me of. If you like Ralph's Club and Dior Homme 2020, then that's an easy one for you to like. I think it's going to be underappreciated as a designer release this year, but I personally really, really like it. And it's a pretty good performer too. It's not average. It's above average. I get like 8 hours on skin. Surprisingly loud for an hour and a half. It's pretty damn loud for an hour and a half, but it's very woody. Very, very woody fragrance. Good stuff. Needed some dumb reaches. Yeah. All from eBay. Very affordable. Perfume Empire and Forever Luxe. That's two of my main spots. E-Discount Perfumes, One Perfumes, Nuevo Beauty. There's a bunch of them that I'll buy from on eBay, but that's like the two main ones. I bought more fragrances from Perfume Empire and Forever Luxe than any other eBay store. That's my two main ones. Two-time cancer survivor here. Nice hat, Ross. Well, glad you beat the struggle, Ken. Good to hear, my man. I'm glad it didn't tear you down and take you out. No sin of the day. They're cracking down on it at work. Oh man, that sucks. Time for a new job. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope you don't love your job because that sounds brutal for a fragrance lover. They're cracking down on a fragrance. Oh, God. Please do not. I know you have your bottle, Randy. Please do not. I'm not watching your live stream because I don't want to know because your thoughts are probably going to echo mine. So I don't want your influence. You're the reason. It's your fault I bought the damn thing anyway. So it's your fault UPS is delayed. You're taking all the blame, Randy. All of it. You have, yeah, roughly. So hats, I have well over 500, probably bordering 600 at this point. And then when the season rolls around, I buy all the limited edition Saints hats. Like I already bought the draft hats that I wanted and training camp hats. So next is going to be the on-fields, the sideline hats. Then the Crucial Catch hats when they come out, beanies and everything. And then the Salute to Service stuff. I buy all of the Salute to Service and Crucial Catch stuff. So just Saints stuff every year. Just Saints hats I buy. Close to 50 a year. 30, I think is a good number, like around 30 a year. Because now they do multiples. They do the 920, the 940, the 3930, a 950, a 5950. They might do two different 5950s and two different 950s and a trucker and just they get my ass. They definitely get me. Plus the beanie. And then I buy the hoodie, the t-shirt, possibly the jacket or long sleeve. Depends. I don't buy all of the apparel, but I always get the hoodie and the t-shirt. That's the two things I will get every year, for the cruise sketch stuff and for the suit service stuff. So, yeah. I buy all the limited yearly annual Saints gear. I'll buy all the standard sideline stuff. I make sure to get the hats, the home and away, and any special edition stuff they do throughout the season. But outside of that, yeah, like that's the main ones I get. I used to get the Memorial Day hat, the Father's Day and Mother's Day hats for the Astros and stuff like that. But it's to the point to where I've bought so many hats that it was like, I haven't even been wearing those. Whereas during the Saints season, I'm going to wear my Saints hats. So it's like, let me cut back unless it's a really, really dope, like last year, not this season, but last season, the American flag Astros hat, I had to get that one. That was a badass hat. That was the July 4th hat. I got that one. The Memorial Day hats, they weren't different enough from previous years, so I didn't get, and so on. Now, shoes, I have over 100 pair. I used to have several hundred years ago. I sold a lot of that off, but well over 100 pair, like 150 plus. Might even be bordering 200, but 150 range. Those that aren't aware, the channel does offer a membership feature. Indeed, we do. Indeed, we do. So, speaking of, $9.99 All-Star tier, first prize, sealed 4-ounce bottle, Mancera Intense Cedrat Boisé. Second prize, 5 different discovery sets. Third prize is a mystery box with samples and clone bottles. $25 tier and above. There's 2 spins this month. First prize, sealed 50 ml. Zaharoff Tony Iommi Monkey Special. And second prize, 60 ml. Zaharoff Signature Rosé. So 2 spins. So if you're in the $25 and above tier, you're eligible for 5 spins this month. $9.99 tier, 3 spins. Same thing, Randy, because I saw your video earlier. Ross, can you recommend the new blue fragrance? I haven't added one in my collection for a while now. It's hard to not go after Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum here, the Leather Aquatic. It's such a good addition. Anybody likes blue fragrances, it's such a good blue fragrance. It's hard for me to not point you in that direction. I think that's what I got to do. If you haven't tried it, now you have to like a rich leather accord, but it's very marine at the same time. It's so well done. There's a lot of hype behind it in the community because it's really, really good. So I would have to say Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum. I know you like your blue fragrances, and I know you like the more masculine blue fragrances. You'd like that one. As long as you like leather, you would really like this one. That's the one I would suggest. If you're more apt to the woody blue fragrances, Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense. A little bit of a bitter fig. Still fresh, a little aquatic, but a bunch of woods. Turns into a very woodsy blue fragrance. So I would say one of those two. That Kenzo Homme line is remarkable. That's why you'll see in the chat every time we do these lives, a lot of people wearing the Kenzo Homme flankers because they're so good. Favorite notes. So for me, I do like myrrh. Iris is number 1. Iris is absolutely number 1. Then olibanum, frankincense, would be number 2. I'm a big fan of different red pepper notes, like chili pepper and stuff like that. I like that a lot. Obviously, I like tobacco and whiskey and rum and stuff like that, but I think the main ones I would have to go with here is iris, red pepper of some kind, typically like a chili pepper more so than like a pimento, because pimento is more of a creamy spice, creamy pepper. And as far as woody notes, I'm a Gaiac wood type of guy. Smoky wood, a little taric. I like my Gaiac woods. Yep. That would be my favorite notes. What's going on, big dog? I have not tried it. Like 1 million Parfum. Yeah, I haven't tried it. Because I just recently got 1 million Parfum, so I'm just aware of that. The only reason I would get that is just if people wanted to hear my opinion on it, I'll buy it just to review it, basically. Because I have 1 million Parfum. And it's kind of become my favorite version of 1 million. That's an excellent choice, Eddie. Let me pass fragrance giveaway winners in the chat. We have a few. Making Major Profits was in here earlier. He won the bottle of Evening Mystique a while back. I have not. Could be a gem. Yeah, I haven't heard it. Spencer has one. He won the 75 ml Dior Homme Sport 2021. That's true. Pound for pound. Wearing Assad for the first time. Love it so far. That's a good one from Latafa. Slightly fresher Sauvage Elixir. So from what I understand, Insurrection Sport is the one. But to me, it's not that close. So yeah, I haven't tried it. But supposedly that's the one. I haven't tried it. I'll get it eventually just to compare. I would suggest, here's the real suggestion. Save up and get a Ventus clone. And you'd be like, oh, I don't want to spend that much money on that one. It's the one. It's better than a Ventus to me, you know. On average, Joe, summer shoulders in the house. So I don't have a lot of experience. I had a decan of Citrus Riviera. I have a bottle of Rouge smoking. I've smelled Gris Charnel EDP, which is phenomenal. But that's the extent of it. And Tobacco Rose. I used to have a decan of Tobacco Rose. So I only have experience with 4 of them. So it's hard to really rank any top or favorite because I have such limited experience. What would you pick for a warm summer weather party? Wanted by night, Reserve Privé. Kind of leaning towards Club de Nuit since man limited edition parfum, honestly. Because for a summer party, now we're talking nighttime or daytime party? Because based on the fragrance choices, I'm thinking evening. I think you could get away. I think Ultra Male is a little too sweet for a hot night. Wanted by night would work. Reserve Privé, a little creamier than I would want for a hot night. It could work, though. It would be between limited edition Parfum and Argos for me. Probably limited edition Parfum, personally. How do he looks at 2 guess? Yeah, hush. Shush. Shush. Quiet time. I don't want to be influenced. Jean-Paul Gaultier on board. I have a decan of that one. It is nice. A little ambery. It's solid. Rouse Club EDP gift set at TJ Maxx for $44. It's been there for a while since Father's Day. It's on clearance now. Of the 3, third. I mean, I'm assuming the Elixir is going to be better. That's an assumption that the Elixir is going to be better, but the Parfum's better than the EDP, which the Parfum's still an EDP. It's just a slightly higher oil concentration. It's not a real Parfum. A lot of these designers aren't real Parfums. They're just marketing it that way. Pure Parfum's 25% oil or better. Most designers aren't putting that much oil in, not mass market designers. They're probably like 18%. Like your standard EDPs from designers are probably 15%, and then your Parfums are probably 18 to 20%, which is still an eau de parfum. I could be wrong. It's an assumption, but I know some of them, that, like if you flip the sticker, it says eau de parfum. Big distraction for me. Life moves on, though. Indeed. Me and my old bosses used to bump heads about fragrances at work. I wore them away, and she just gave up. That's what I'm talking about. Orto Paris Mega Mayor. I have to jump in and out and watch live, but I'm going to watch full replay later. I appreciate that. Have you heard anything yet about Altair? So, according to Randy in his live stream the other day, he's close with a PDM rep. It's be a black bottle, not an orange bottle. And October-ish, supposed release is September. Plenty of reviews available already. I have no idea how people put a full bottle in rotation in July. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. The other day I was watching Randy's live stream while I was editing. I think it was yesterday, day before, I think. And he was talking about it because he's close with a PDM rep, and he had some details on it. And September, October-ish range. Black bottle, not an orange bottle. So I don't know. Randy would be a better person to question than me for that. Lucky wins. Just bought Poker Face, speaking of an unaverage Joe. Unaverage Joe can weigh in. He has raved about it. He even sent Michelle the 30 ml that she's talked about in video that came from Joe. So it's basically La Nuit de l'Homme. Vintage La Nuit, according to Joe. So, Joe, please feel free to weigh in for Lydia if you don't mind, because I haven't tried it. I just go off of Joe's recommendation. No fragrances allowed, but I work nights. I always spray under my shirt. There you go, Joe, you rebel. See it? Channel access pinned at the top. Indeed, top of the chat. on. Eventually, bro, always dig the live streams, relevant, informative, entertaining. It's the hat trick. I appreciate that. Very uncensored for the most part. I curse and do all that stuff. Like, I apologize to anybody that doesn't like the potty mouth, but I mean, it's just me chop. This is the same thing as if you were hanging out with me, not on screen, just next to me. This is me. You know, this is who I am. There's an agenda with a recorded video. Yeah, we had a topic, but it's just a casual conversation on these live streams. But I appreciate you. Kenzo Home EDTs, $20 on eBay, brand new. Very watermelon aquatic. It's got that calypso note. They go with the EDP. If you like leather accords, go with that one. Leather aquatic. Every time I mention it, it surprises me. So Saturday, check your member tab, which apparently you're not a member anymore, DJ. You got to renew to see it. It's this Saturday. It's this Saturday, my man. So you have until like Saturday morning to be a part of it. Because I got to revamp. I revamp like an hour before the stream. I put everybody's name on the wheel that's eligible for the different giveaways. Because we had 2 wheels. So just scroll back. Just scroll back, Adrian. That's called Toy Pearl. Yep. Toy 2 Pearl, I believe. Yep. You just got to scroll back. We went over it for a little bit. Tried Kenzo Home EDP, and I can still smell it on my hand today. Yeah, it's a monster. It is unique, and it is a monster. I do this. Been doing this for a few years, full time. I'm heard they're coming out with Boss Bottled Elixir. I think is what you meant. Probably predictive text probably got you. Yeah, I've heard the same. I've actually seen a picture of the box. I'm excited for it. I hope it's better than the Parfum. Parfum's good fragrance. It just doesn't really smell like Boss Bottled. It's got iris and stuff, but it doesn't smell like Boss Bottled. The Elixir, I'm hoping it's going to do it justice. I'm hoping it's even better than the Eau de Parfum Intense, which most will agree has always been the definitive version of Boss Bottled. Been discontinued for a few years now, but which I cherish my bottle of. But it was a true Eau de Parfum, slightly more intense version of the original Boss No. 6. It still is, until further notice, the definitive version of Boss Bottled. I'm shocked that there's still Evening Mystique and Second Soul bottles left. So we filled more bottles when Of the Immortals got the nomination at the Fragrance Foundation for packaging, because we were getting close to being sold out, and George decided to fill more bottles, so we had more stock, basically. But I'm glad you enjoy them. Rocky's in the house. Spice Bomb Gang. That's what I'm talking about. Shoosh, please. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Randy biting his tongue harder right now. I just got a knot tight. Hope all is well. Going to pick up cocktails and catamarans. You think I would be easy with it, because at first it's cloying. It's dense. Oh man, is it strong? It's too strong in some ways, but I'd be easy. I've never sprayed it more than 3 times. Maybe once I did 4 sprays, but usually 3 sprays. It's really, really, really crazy strong. Eros Ice. That would be a nice flanker for 2023. I'd like to see a concentration flanker for Flame. Let's do Flame Parfum. Flame, it's already an Eau de Parfum. So give me Flame Parfum with a slight tweak to make it richer and warmer, to even more of an evening fragrance, something like that. Flanker Flame. We got 3 versions of the originals scent profile, and then we got that twist with Flame, but let's do another flanker to the twist. That's what I'd like to see. Fresh Arrows would be great, but at the same time, Lamal in the Navy already exists. It's aquatic Arrows. Not saying it matters to Versace, but Lamal in the Navy is aquatic Arrows. It's no secret you love fragrances, but what do you think? What do you do for home scents? What do you mean? Like candles and stuff like that? Because I do have some of these Lazy Royal candles, which I haven't burned in a while, but this one smells like a Ventus. I did a collaboration video with them a while back. It's called Royal Entourage. Straight up smells like a Ventus. I only burned it like twice. I don't burn candles all that often because I'm always spraying stuff. It always smells of fragrance in this room. But my wife likes to burn candles. If she's doing some cleaning in the living room, she'll burn some candles. But we got several of those. That's kind of been the go-to. Really high oil concentrations, like interlude. So Intense Cedrat Boisé is 40%. Authenticity Perfumes and City Rhythm Fragrance both do 50% oil concentrations. Happy Land Studio, I forgot how much over 30%, but they're over 30%, all of them, 30 to 40 range. All depends. All depends. But yeah, that's a few. Poker Face is great. Probably smell like a spice fruit bowl. Molecule 01. What's going on, everyone? Center Day was CH Chic. Now I'm wearing Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla this afternoon. I have not tried that one. It's a Blue Electrique clone. I've heard it's good. That's one I might have to review. When are you going to stop buying fragrances? It will never stop. You're preaching to the choir, Joel. You're preaching to the choir. You have to redo the membership. Haven't been on much with family issues. I'm sorry to hear that. This is the first live I've been able to see in like a month. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, DJ. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope things get better for you sooner than later. Glad you're able to make it, though. Umbra, just got it. My first Manceros, Drapoise, good place to start. That is the place to start, in my opinion. There is none better to start with from the house, and according to me, anyways. Other people may have differing opinions. It's my opinion. Never letting that one go. Yeah, I kind of just hold on to it. I don't really wear it anymore. I just kind of have it, pull the cap and sniff it once in a while. In my opinion, what's a summer beast mode projecting fragrance designer or niche? Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum, like we were just speaking about earlier. Boz. Yeah, Boz still a little sick. Hopefully that ends soon. Because it's been a few days now you've been sick, huh, Boz? 4 or 5 days since you first told us? The Boz. That's his channel profile. The Boz. Just type in The Boz. Good afternoon, Scott. How are you? Boz, good to see you. My family getting around over the Rona. Ooh, sorry to hear that. After jumping in late, wearing for car, just got Maritime Journey. Decent, clean, freshy. Also, Most Wanted Parfum. It's right here. I'm a big fan of it. It's become my favorite Tommy Bahama fragrance over St. Bart's. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we'll be shutting it down here in just a second. We just hit the 1 hour mark. The third day. I was close. Close enough. But hopefully it's the last day. I hope you're feeling better tomorrow. Hopefully by the time you go to bed tonight, you're starting to feel a little bit better. Any of the product not officially out yet. This basically is credible sources behind it because Brian's website pulls together PR events, inside sources, etc. I'd be open to it. I'd be open to it. Love your channel and want to thank you for everything you do. Why does nobody ever talk about Gendarme? Gendarme. It's an older scent, but nothing today smells like it. I've never tried it. I've seen the name before. I've just never tried it myself. But yeah, absolutely. I hope you feel better, Boz. And on that wishing of everybody wish Boz to feel better, by the way, on your way out, we'll go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate you guys being with me, hanging out. Let's talk about some of these fragrances. That new Moschino fragrance sounds interesting, though, right? Hopefully, my bottle of Ralph's Club Elixir gets heading this way. It's been days since I bought the damn thing, so I would like to get that before I move. Like, look, if it's got to get delayed into next week, it is what it is. Just for the love of God, please get here before Wednesday would be great, so I can film a video. Because like Thursday next week, I'm breaking down the computer and everything, and no more content. And packing the last little bit, like the rest of the fragrances, the computer tearing down the desk, like the last minute stuff, my lighting, the stuff that I'm leaving out to the last minute, basically. So pray for me, because I'd like to get Ralph's Club Elixir and talk about it. So make sure you like the stream on the way out. Make sure to check out today's video if you haven't yet. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Get well soon, Boz.